Alrighty, we finally made it the last game of the night, folks. Another great game to end the night. These primetime games, baby, have been absolutely great this season. The NFL is truly putting out a great product on the field for us fans, and I appreciate it. So here we go. Packers at 49ers. Packers end up winning this game. And I don't want to start with this, but I'm going to start with this. It's like whenever Aaron Rodgers loses, it's like, he has this attitude of, hey, I don't even need it. I think I heard I want to say it was Colin Cowherd. It may have been somebody else, but I think it was Colin Cowherd that was just said, the body language that Aaron Rodgers plays with, it's like, hey, I don't need this. Hey, I don't need this. When I lose, he's at the podium. He's head down, little blah, 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 blah. But when he's winning, he quote tweets his reaction to the game-winning field goal. And then we hear, I'm sure you've heard the soundbite after the game of how can you not, it was a little weird. It was like, how can you not romanticize football, right? It's like, okay, weirdo. A little bit too many feelings on that one. I get it, folks. I get it. But when Aaron Rodgers wins, it's all like, oh, I love this. I wouldn't want to do anything else. This is what I do. But it's like, it's just, once again, Aaron Rodgers gets every single free pass in the media. Why? He's the only athlete that gets a free pass on literally everything he does. People that are better than him and have won more than him never get anywhere close to the free. Could you imagine if Tom Brady and LeBron James got as many free passes as y'all give Aaron Rodgers? I mean, folks, it would be crazy if y'all did that. So I just don't get y'all obsession with Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he's great, and I love watching him, and I love all of the comebacks and everything that he's done in this league, but what are y'all giving this man every free pass opportunity for? I don't get it. When he loses, it's not his fault, and he's always clutch, and it's the play calling, and it's the receivers, and it's the coaches never believing in him and not doing what they want to do. And then when he wins, it's all him, and he loves the game, and he proves he loves the game. See, he loves the game right here. He says, hey, how can you not romanticize football? How can you not be in love with football? And then he quotes tweet his celebration, says, hey, I love football. Y'all said my heart wasn't in it, and my heart's always been in it. But when you throw 2 interceptions in a game back to back, and then you quit for the entire game, and then you're at the podium and being like, hey, but I can, I'm hosting Jeopardy, and I want to host Jeopardy, and, I'm golfing, and, hey, we're just going to try and get back at it, and, just kind of real heart not in it, having everybody in the media question his heart in it. And then, he goes down and wins the game, and then everybody forgets about it. And then we'll see this Aaron Rodgers not giving a crap attitude maybe 4 or 5 weeks down the line when he throws another interception or 2 in a game and then just kind of says, all right, I'm done. I'm going to protect my legacy. I'm not going to throw the ball no more. I'm done. Hey, I'm done. I'm the quarterback. I say when it's done, and I'm done. Y'all good? Because I'm done. So I just don't get it with y'all. But let's digress and go back to the game. Aaron Rodgers, he gets the win, puts them in position to win with a game-winning field goal. Very well done. I believe he had a real big throw here, 25-yard pass, 17-yard pass, going to, his big player. So, once again, we're not saying Aaron Rodgers is trash, folks. I'm just saying, why all the free passes? But let's see what he was doing last night. So he threw 23 of 33 for 69% completion percentage. Fantastic. 261 yards. Fantastic. 2 touchdowns. Fantastic. No picks. Fantastic. No fumbles. Fantastic. No turnovers there by the Packers. A clean game, and they win by 2. Fantastic. Aaron Jones, real solid rushing performance, 19 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown. And then we have A.J. Dillon, 6 carries for 18 yards as well. Big throws to Davante Adams, leading receiver here for the Packers, and a big scary sign. We're going to talk about that in a second. He's all right. He came back in the game, but there was a second. I thought that man was going to die, and I really thought that, and we're going to talk about it in a second. But Davante Adams, 12 receptions for 132 yards and a touchdown. Big clutch catches throughout this entire game. Very well done. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 3 receptions for 59 yards and a touchdown. Allen Lazard, 1 catch for 42 yards. Aaron Jones, 2 catches for 14 yards. So Aaron Rodgers is kind of focusing on Davante Adams, and I've got no problem with that. When you've got great weapons, utilize those weapons. I tell Zach Wilson, use Corey Davis over and over and over and over and over again. Luckily for the Packers, Davante Adams can get open whenever he wants, and Corey Davis is having a little bit of trouble doing that. But well done for Aaron Rodgers, finding his target over and over and over again and getting it done. Fantastic. Alrighty, now the 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo, 25 of 40. 25 of 40, let's get that completion up. We got I got 0.05%. That was wrong. Could you imagine 0.05% completion percentage? That would be, you'd have to get instantly cut and blackballed from the league. But he throws 25 of 40 for a 62% completion percentage on the low end. 257 yards, not bad there. 2 touchdowns, the pick. He had a fumble as well. The interception came in the second quarter when they were already down 10-0. Really couldn't afford to do that. Luckily for the 49ers, the Green Bay Packers go turnover on downs. Aaron Rodgers pass incomplete on 4th and 1 from the 49ers 3-yard line. I don't mind the aggressiveness there, but I probably would have taken the points just because it was off of a turnover. But, Aaron Rodgers wanting to go for it in the red zone. Once again, kind of Aaron Rodgers holding his team hostage a little bit. Could you imagine, Aaron Rodgers, they end up kicking a field goal on that, and somehow they lose or something by a couple of points or whatever it was, and then Aaron Rodgers was like, hey, I wanted to go for it on the goal line, but my coaches, again, they pull me out. They don't give me that opportunity on 4th down and the goal line. When have we seen that before? So, once again, Aaron Rodgers may be holding this team a little bit of hostage still. A little bit of tiptoeing around Aaron Rodgers still. Got to make him happy so he comes back next season. But Jimmy G's interception goes without any point score, so that's good. But this is the big one right here, the fumble in the 4th quarter. This was big time bad right here because the Packers go down and make a field goal, and now they turn a 3-point game into a 6-point game. The 49ers go and score a touchdown, which makes it a 28 to 27 point lead instead of a 28 to 24 point lead. So they only have a 1-point lead instead of a 4-point lead, which in turn makes Aaron Rodgers only need a field goal to win instead of a touchdown. And with 37 seconds left, we say it all the time, that's too much time given to Aaron Rodgers. Too much time given to Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and mostly Tom Brady. They will always make you pay for that. You literally have to run zeros on the clock, and you leave 37 seconds left. Aaron Rodgers does his thing. I think they only had 1 timeout too. So once again, Aaron Rodgers just doing his thing, and that's exactly why he's so gosh damn great, folks, because of these things, these last second drives, these game-winning drives. I think he may have the most game-winning drives. I would say, just kind of without knowing the stat, I would say that Aaron Rodgers has more game-winning drives in his career than Tom Brady does. Maybe Tom Brady does just because he has more games played because of all the more playoff games, but I would say that Aaron Rodgers has more, like, less than 1 minute left game-winning drives, minute 30-second left game-winning drives than Tom Brady does. But back to the 49ers here. Jimmy Garoppolo not being clutch, unfortunately, but still being good. So I don't think you go with Trey Lance, just definitely given the state of quarterback play by the rookies this season. I still think you go with Jimmy Garoppolo, but some 49ers fans are calling for Jimmy Garoppolo's head. So we'll see how they navigate using Trey Lance. Trey Lance got out there, I believe, a couple of times. Did he not throw the ball? Did he not run the ball? Why does Trey Lance got no stats here on NFL.com? I could have sworn I saw Trey Lance last night. Am I bugging? Let me go to Score Mobile. Maybe they just forgot to put up his stats like they forgot to put up Zach Wilson's stats. Did we get any Trey Lance last night? No. Oh, yeah, Trey Lance. He rushed the ball once. Yeah, so, yeah, I didn't miss him. He had 1 rush for 1 yard. Yeah, and a touchdown. So, where they don't got Trey Lance in the rushing game. Why don't y'all got this man in the stat column? Kind of weird. But, yeah, Trey Lance did get in the action last night. So, interesting there. But here we go. Leading rushers here for the 49ers. Trey Sermon, 10 carries, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. Running game was nothing great. Kyle Juszczyk, 5 carries for 14 yards. Jimmy Garoppolo throwing to George Kittle, leading wide receiver here for the 49ers. 7 receptions for 92 yards. Deebo Samuel, 5 receptions for 52 yards. Kyle Juszczyk, 4 receptions for 37 yards. Isn't that their fullback that they love over there? 1 touchdown for that man. Brandon Ayuk, 4 receptions, 37 yards and a touchdown. And then Mohamed Sanu, 3 receptions, 36 yards. But yeah, that fumble truly killed him at the end. Just got to play clean football against Aaron Rodgers. He usually kind of, makes you pay for your turnovers. And he did enough here to win the game. So Packers get the win 30-28. Aaron Rodgers doing his thing, exactly what he does. And I don't think we fall off of the 49ers. We still think this is a real solid game. He went toe-to-toe with this Green Bay team. Just unfortunate that turnover by Jimmy G kind of caused it. And then the defense gave up, big throws to Aaron Rodgers, which is, kind of exactly what happens when you face Aaron Rodgers. So I don't think there's any cause for concern. I still think I rock with Jimmy G next week and kind of for the rest of the season, unless he just truly starts to kind of flounder from this point on. But I don't think he does. He was still serviceable. Definitely could have been a lot better, but still only lost by 2 to Aaron Rodgers. That's not bad. That's real serviceable. That's real solid. It's competitive. I don't think I go to Trey Lance just quite yet. Alrighty, and then after the game, George Kittle. Not even after the game. George Kittle shouting out Tight End University when, they do the player introductions of where they go to college and what their name is. And George Kittle repping the Tight End University, baby. That's what we're all about here. We love what George Kittle does. He was the leading receiver last night for the 49ers, so we know he does his thing, shouting out the Tight End University, and we're holding it down for you, George Kittle. We're holding Tight End University down. We have our weekly Tight End University segment every Tuesday, grading the tight ends, giving them actual grades to give them the honors of the 2021 Summa Cum Laude Tight End University for the graduation of whichever tight end plays the best for the entire season. So we're holding it down here, representing Tight End University, and George Kittle's getting it done on the field. And then this is on Davante Adams. I mean, that hit, we're not going to show it here, but man, oh man, that hit was big. And that camera work, I mean, it was great because I think we should be seeing this. I mean, if you don't want to look, then don't look. But I don't think that we shouldn't be showing it if it is filmable. So the cameraman instantly go to Davante Adams on a headshot. Great camera work. It was great camera work. I mean, I want to see it. I want to see what it is. Like I said, if you don't want to see the hit, if you don't want to see that, then just look away. But some people want to see that. I mean, I want to see all the information. And when Davante Adams took that hit, and then the camera panned to his face, he was laying like this, his helmet a little discharged because it was a big old hit, and it looked like he was kind of gasping, folks. When I saw it, I was like, I compared it instantly to like a kind of a fish floundering like on the side, like on like out of water, where it's just kind of, it's not flopping around. It's just kind of, you kind of see its gills trying to kind of go in and out, trying to absorb some oxygen. There's no water to be had. That's kind of what Davante Adams looked like. And I was real concerned, folks. I was like, this is big bad. I really was kind of thinking to myself, the cameraman should really kind of pan off of this, because I think this man may end up being real big bad injured. But yeah, he was just kind of gasping. It looked like he was gasping there, like he couldn't breathe and he wasn't moving. I was like, damn, this could be big bad. But he got up and came in the very next play and then basically won him the game. So on the vicious hit he took, Davante Adams says he was having trouble breathing more than anything. And that's exactly what we saw on there. Once again, we know what we're talking about. We know how to look at things, folks. We trust our eyes. This is why we do the show every day. But yeah, Davante Adams says he was having trouble breathing more than anything. It was more of a chest thing, not a concussion. Reporter asked how you were able to come back in the game after just one play. And Davante Adams says, because I'm different. And absolutely. Davante Adams, warrior, strong, lays it out on the line, sacrifices his body. Once again, 1,000,000,000% credit to Davante Adams. Took the hit. Leading wide receiver over and over and over again. Made the big catches when he needed to. And then, man, oh man, that big old hit. Could have, I wouldn't have blamed Davante Adams for not coming back in the game, but then the very next play, the man is in it and ready to rock and still continue to play. So, man, oh man, a true warrior, true respect goes out to Davante Adams. Absolutely fantastic. Like, I don't even know what to call this. It's warrior-esque, folks. It's a true warrior, true competitor spirit. When we talk about Tim Tebow having the competitive spirit and the competitive nature, take a hit like this. I want to see if Tim Tebow gets up and gets it back in the game the very next play, because this is what warriors and competitors are truly made out of. So for Davante Adams, we tip the cap, we bow down, we may even give you a canvas spot just because of that. Absolutely fantastic by Davante Adams last night. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for us today. Absolutely went long today, but we had to kind of get our groundwork thinking to set up the rest of the week. So we're going to get out of here.